Now to other stories. The government has been advised to invest in the documentation of Nigerian traditional music. And the warning was given at the public unveiling of Fohun Foluwa, the Yoruba liturgical native airs of Alexander Babatunde David. Senior reporter Ola Awakon reports.
This song has become popular in churches over the years, but not many people know the composer Alexander Babatunde David. This gathering by the church and home organ projects in Nigeria is to publicly unveil the documentation of the works of the legendary composer for global recognition. The convener explains the inspiration behind the project.
Just like the foreign composers, Handel, Beethoven, Bach and all that, let us also put a name and develop a legacy for our own Nigerian indigenous composers.
I really acclaim Mr. Lanre Delano for using the music properly, to music his knowledge properly, to bring out people who have spent their life in building up music.
Musicians.
The book reviewer, a professor of musicology and composition, commended the initiative. He joined other music enthusiasts to appeal to Nigerian composers to produce songs with meaningful lyrics and moral value.
Musicians of nowadays should go back and rework their lyrics. These obscenious, vulgar lyrics, they could have their own market, but they are not the best for this generation.
People listen to tune without really looking at the lyrics. The lyrics are very meaningful, very prayerful, and it's a word of God in the lyrics. I send out music, church music, every evening for 365 days in a year, and I always tell my lovers, look at the lyrics very well, and appreciate the music, not the tune alone.
Today, we hear people say, "Oh, Luwa, oh," and things like that. We find that we are anglicizing, whereas there is enough richness in our culture, enough richness in our language, enough richness in our music. And like I said earlier, it's one thing to know history, is another to be a part of history. This is the beginning, a resurgence of the celebration of our own music.
The audience enjoyed the performances of some of the musical compositions of Alexander Babatunde David. The convener used the medium to appeal to the government to invest more in the documentation of traditional music.
We'll use this medium to call on the Minister for Culture and whatever to get us involved in performing songs like this. We have a lot of great Nigerian composers in Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, all over. We just need to bring them out like I've done here, document them, put the music in what I call staff notation, which is international and not in tonic solfa, do re mi fa so and all that.
The government must show interest in the arts. It is not only science that make nations to grow. The arts also have its own things that they can offer to the country. So government should look at the arts. They should revisit the art. They should put more money into documentation of our traditional music, documentation of our traditional dances, and archiving them.
The 26-page book, compiled by Lanre Delano, comprises 13 original compositions and staff notations of Alexander Babatunde David songs. Ola Awakon, TVC News, Lagos.